Hi, I'm Bay County Executive Jim Barsha. Every year on November 11th, we honor those who have served our country in the armed forces. Here in Bay County, we have roughly 8,000 veterans, which is nearly 10% of our adult population, one of the largest percentages in the state of Michigan. We believe that it is our duty to provide these veterans with support services to help make their lives easier. Our Veterans Affairs program offers assistance to local veterans by helping them to address questions regarding services offered by the United States Veterans Administration, referring veterans to support programs, and also provides information on available benefits. Our Soldiers and Sailors Relief Commission provides emergency assistance to veterans. This can include food, shelter, clothing, and many other expenses. The following video is an oral history from one of Bay County's Vietnam veterans, Mike Had. Mike served valiantly in Vietnam during 1969 in the United States Marine Corps. We would like to thank Mike for taking the time to tell his story, and also would like to thank all of our veterans, including Mike, who have served our great country.
Okay, my name is Michael Brian Had. I served with India Company, 3rd Battalion, 3rd Marines, 3rd Marine Division, 1969 Vietnam. Graduated from West Catholic Central in Bay City and enlisted in the Marine Corps soon after graduation. My boot camp was at Marine Corps Recruit Depot in San Diego, California. 1969, I left. I was at Okinawa, waiting to go to Vietnam. Things kept happening, and we didn't go. Well, we got packed up lots of times. It's typical military, hurry up and wait. I left Okinawa. It was, I believe, early March of 1969. It went from there to left Kadena Air Force Base and flew into Da Nang, which is the capital, not the capital of South Vietnam, Saigon is, but it's the second largest city. Flew into there. From there, we got on what they call a C-130, flew into Dong Ha, and from Dong Ha, we got put on trucks and sent out to our unit. Well, I think, I'd be a liar if I didn't say I was scared. I was scared. I didn't really know what to expect. I got my first impression of it when the plane I was on was landing, and I looked down, and there was just like this fog or whatever coming from the ground. And it was eerie looking. Also, there was a smell. Out of the earth, the soil there gave off a smell, but I'm gonna make a short story, or long story short, it was the smells, you would remember it forever. Yeah. I think the first reality is when we got, incoming, what they'd call artillery, had some of that going off, and that really gave me a shiver. I knew, that I was in harm's way. It was just kind of On June 4th, 1969, we were on an operation on a mountain range, but very famous as far as the Vietnam folklore of having a lot of NVA, multiple battalions of the NVA, not just a few. We were north where it was mostly all NVA, and they were very well trained soldiers, very well equipped, and they were a formidable enemy. We were on patrol. My platoon, which was 1st Platoon, was the lead platoon. I was in the gun team, the 1st gun team. We heard some gunfire, and it sounded like RPGs, rocket propelled grenades, in the back of our platoon. So me and Dennis, we got low with the gun. I had an M16. I laid that down. I sat next to the machine gun. Dennis got behind the gun. Then he yelled, Chi-Com, which is a Chinese grenade. That thing exploded. It blew me back. I'm sure I had a concussion. I didn't really know what was going on. I know he didn't know what was going on because he had 9 pieces of shrapnel in him, which I found out later. I didn't know on this, in the field, but I got up, didn't have my weapon because it was over by the gun. I seen Mr. Michalski or Smacks. He was going towards the gun. I attempted to go towards the gun, at least get my rifle back, when an NVA soldier came out, shot him in the back with about full automatic, and he just arched up and fell down. I knew right then he was dead. Dennis and Corporal Schwab were both acting like they were dead. I heard another Marine calling that he was hit. Why that NVA didn't kill me, I don't know. He didn't. He could have. He had the drops on me, and I probably could have killed him. But I had another Marine that was hit. And I went to him. There was a corpsman there. I knew he was dead, but I checked him anyway. I went to Sammy Sanchez. I said, Sam, where are you hit? He said, I'm hit through the chest, and he could hardly talk. He said, I don't think I'm going to make it. And I said, Sam, I'm going to get you out of here. You're going to make it. I wrapped him up in a poncho liner, threw him over my back, went back up the hill, dropped him off in a bunker or a bomb crater from a long time ago, B-52s dropping bombs. They made a really big crater in the ground. B-52s, they're something. And the corpsman automatically give him morphine, and I didn't want it, but I was hitting the shoulder. I didn't really want the morphine, but he gave it to me anyway. He hit me in the leg. I said, hey, wait a minute, we got other people down there. So, stupid as I was, and people in my school will tell you that I was at times pretty stupid, did some crazy things, but I went back down to get them. And I didn't have a weapon with me. But I guess, I for some reason, I felt that I was okay. I got them. I just yelled to them. I approached them. Didn't go all the way to them. I yelled to them, we got to pull back. We got to pull back. And they were laying there. I said, hey, we got to pull back. Then they got up and they came with me. We got back. At that point, I kind of lost it a little bit. I had so much happen that I was whining to everybody. I was saying, hey, no, we're not going to make it out of here and all this other stuff, but we did. From there, I got medevac. It was a medical hospital similar to what they have, MASH. But this is a little bit modern days, but it still was TENS. They made us take showers. They operated on me. Removed a big chunk of shrapnel from my shoulder. Then they took it, they let us lay down and sleep. We slept that night, gave us some food, because we were basically starved. We had nothing to eat. Anyway, we got put on the hospital ship. Not knowing to me, because I didn't know if Sammy had made it or not. But when I got up in the morning, I said to Dennis, I said, let's go check and see if Sammy is okay. So we went down there to the next level in the hospital ship. There he was alive. So that kind of made me feel good because, he's went on to have a family, get a beautiful wife. I have been in contact with him. He's very successful. And like me, I've been blessed also. I've been very successful. I have had a career at Consumers Energy. I was married for 48 years. I got 2 lovely daughters, 5 great-grandchildren. I know that doesn't have nothing to do with Vietnam, but it's got a lot to do with me.
If you know a veteran in need of assistance, please have them contact our Veteran Service officers at 989-895-4190.